The truth about the stranger came out on a quiet evening when my mother called me into the small room and closed the door. Her face looked tired, but her voice sounded cold and final, as if the decision had been sealed long before that moment. She told me to sit down and listen carefully. Then she said the man at the market had already visited our house days earlier. He had come to ask her permission to marry me. For a moment, I could not understand what she meant. My heart began to beat so fast that I could hear it. I was only 14 and still a secondary school student. My life was supposed to be about books, classrooms, and dreams about the future, not marriage to a man I barely knew. My mother continued speaking as if she was discussing something ordinary. She explained that life had become too difficult since my father died. The rumors about me had brought shame, and the stranger had promised to take responsibility for me if she allowed the marriage. Then she said something that made my stomach twist. The day he came to the market was not a coincidence. He had already spoken with her, and she had sent him there to observe me, to see if I would follow him without trouble. At that moment, I realized something painful. My life had been decided in conversations where I was never invited to speak. I waited for my mother to ask how I felt, but the question never came. Instead, she packed my clothes into a small bag. The next morning, the man returned, and my mother told me to go with him. There was no wedding, no celebration, just silence. At 14 years old, without choice, I became someone's wife, and that was the day my childhood ended. That was also the day my education ended forever.